Welcome to aminacademy.com. In human anatomy and physiology, the human body and its constituent. In that, we'll discuss about chemistry of life. Because of living things, that is, living tissues are composed of chemical building blocks. The study of anatomy and physiology depends upon some understanding of biochemistry, the chemistry of life. All matters in our universe is built of particles called atoms. An element contains only one type of atom, that is, for example, carbon, sulfur, or hydrogen. Substances containing two or more type of atom combined are called compounds. For instance, water is a compound containing both hydrogen and oxygen atom. There are 92 naturally occurring elements, but the wide variety of compounds making up living tissues are composed of almost entirely of only four things, that is carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. Small amount, about 4% of body weight of others are present, including sodium, potassium, calcium, and phosphorus. Now, we'll discuss further about the things here, that chemistry of life. The chemistry of life is a study of chemical composition of living organisms, including the structure and function of the molecules that make up cells and tissues. What is the chemistry of life study? Biomolecules. First, we'll talk about biomolecules. The structure and function of biomolecules like protein, lipids, carbohydrate, and nucleic acids. Chemical reactions. The chemical reactions that occur in living organisms, including acid-base neutralization, salt creation, and oxidation and reduction. Elements and compounds. The elements and compounds that make up living organism, including carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur, and phosphorus, etc. Chemical bonds. The type of chemical bonds that create compounds, including hydrogen bonds. What are the goals of the chemistry of life? Understand the molecular principles that govern life, apply that knowledge and to improve human health and sustainable well-being, develop biotechnological and medical applications. What are the methods used in the chemistry of life? Designing, synthesizing, characterizing, and applying a new compounds and chemical systems. The study of the structure of the function of these biomolecules as well as their role in biological process at the molecular, cellular, and organismal level is known as the chemistry of life. Cells are made up of organic and inorganic molecules, which are made up of atoms that have been bonded together. Measurement of the substance in body fluids. There is a there is no single way of measuring and expressing the concentration of different substances in body fluids. Sometimes the unit used is based on weight in grams or fractions of a gram. For example, milligram, micrograms, nanograms like. Sometimes it is most convenient to measure the quantity of a substance in terms of its activity. Insulin, for instance, is measured in international units IU. Measurement of a substance of your body fluid refers to the process of analyzing and concentration of specific chemicals or components within bodily fluids like blood, urine, or cerebrospinal fluid. Typically done to assess health status by identifying abnormalities in their levels. This is often achieved using the techniques like laboratory tests, where a known volume of fluid is analyzed for the presence of specific substance with the concentration measured in units like milligrams per deciliter, that is mg per dl, or micromoles per liter, micromole per liter. Key points about measuring substances in body fluids: indicator dilution method. A common techniques where a known amount of tracer substances like dye is introduced into the body, then its concentration is measured in a sample of the fluid to calculate the volume of the fluid compartment. Compartment measure: total body weight water, that is TBW, using labeled water, tritiated water. Extracellular fluid, ECF, using a substance like insulin, sucrose, or mannitol. Plasma volume, using radiodinated serum albumin, RISA, or Evans blue dye. Common substance measure: electrolytes, sodium, potassium, calcium chloride, protein, albumin, globulins, glucose, blood sugar level, enzymes, liver enzymes, that is ALT, AST, creatine kinase, CK, waste products, urea, creatine. Clinical application: diagnosing diseases like kidney diseases, liver diseases, diabetes, electrolyte imbalances, monitoring the treatment of effectiveness. Now we'll talk about next: acid, base, and pH level of the body. pH is the measuring system used to express the concentration of hydrogen ions, that is H plus, in a fluid, which is an indicator of its acidity or alkalinity. Living cells are very sensitive to changes in H plus, that is acidity, and since the biochemical process of life continually produce or consume hydrogen ions, sophisticated homeostatic mechanisms in the body constantly monitor the regulate pH. An acid substance realizes hydrogen ions when in solution. On the other hand, a basic alkaline substance accepts hydrogen ions after with the realized the hydroxyl OH ion. A salt realizes other anions and cations when dissolved. Sodium chloride is therefore a salt because in solution it releases sodium and chlorine ions. Now we'll talk about further about acid, bases, and pH level in the body. In a human body, a normal pH value is considered slightly alkaline, ranging between 7.35 to 7.45. On the pH scale, measuring the body maintains a delicate balance between acids and bases, with blood being slightly basic. The pH below 7.35 is considered acidic, acidosis, while pH value 7.45 is considered alkaline, alkalosis. This is a pH scale. At 7 is neutral, less than 7 is acidic, more than 7 is alkaline. Key points about acid, bases, and pH in the body. pH scale measures the acidity or alkalinity of a substance ranging from 0 high acidic to 14 highly alkaline, with 7 being a neutral. Acidic substance in the body. Stomach acid. Hydrochloric acid is a primarily example of a strong acid in the body, crucial for digestion. Basic substance in the body. Bicarbonate ions are the component of the body's buffering system, helping to maintain a stable pH. Maintaining pH balance. The kidneys and lungs play a crucial role in regulating the body's pH by excreting excess acids or bases. Consequences of pH imbalance. Acidosis. A drop in blood pH below 7.35 can occur due to conditions like diabetic, ketoacidosis, or kidney failure. Alkalosis. A rise in blood pH 7.45 can occur due to excessive vomiting or severe dehydration. pH scale ranges from 0, that is strongly acidic, to 14, strongly basic or alkalines. A pH of 7 is the middle of the scale, is neutral. Blood is normally slightly basic with a normal pH range about 7.35 to 7.45. Usually the body maintains the pH of blood close to 7.4. The pH level of different parts of the human body vary and are important for the body to function properly. Look at here, the pH of the gastrointestinal tract in different parts, different pH values should be maintained. pH levels of different parts of the body. Blood, the pH of the blood is usually between 7.35 to 7.45. Saliva, the pH saliva is usually between 6.5 to 7.5. Stomach, the pH of the upper part of the stomach is usually between 4 to 6.5, while the lower part is usually 1.5 to 4. Intestine, the pH of the intestine is usually between 7 to 8.5. Brain, the pH of the brain is usually between 7.1 to 7.2. Urine, the pH of the urine is usually between 4.6 to 8. Therefore, actually urine is should be some acidic. Maintaining pH balance. Maintaining the pH balance of different parts of the body is important for their function. Imbalances in pH levels can lead to conditions like metabolic alkalosis, respiratory acidosis, and respiratory alkalosis. What is buffers? Despite the constant cellular production of acids and bases, body pH is kept stable by system of buffering chemicals in body fluids and tissues. These buffering mechanisms temporarily neutralizes fluctuations in pH, but can function effectively only if there is some means by which excess acids or bases can be excreted from the body. The organs most active in this way are the lungs and the kidneys. So far we discussed about the constituent of human body, and that we'll discuss about chemistry of life, part 1. If you have done, please subscribe our YouTube channel.